plays a lot of Clockwork Servants and eventually Stonecoil Serpent, and it can cycle stuff with Emry. And it's just got a bunch of counters. I did originally have a ton of artifacts in this deck, but it just couldn't do anything good. So I pretty much had to put counters in it for it to stand any sort of chance. And let's see, every time I have played, I've gone up against basically a championship deck. Like everybody's just playing Rakdos Sacrifice or one of those mutate decks, and they absolutely destroy this deck, of course, because they destroy everything except the top 8. So it's kind of frustrating to not really have anything to play against any other than those. And we'll see what we get here. MV98, are you playing another top 8 deck? Because I'm not. I'm playing 100% jank. If I beat you, you should feel bad. But also, you know, it'd be cool for the game to actually start too. We sat down, we drew our hands, we're ready to play Magic. Except NV98 is twiddling something that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube, or who knows? Maybe he's okay. I'm just gonna stop talking. I have nothing nice to say about MV98 right now. You hit the play button, you queued up, you got your hand. Now what? You're just gonna sit there? I know this is crazy. This is freaking crazy. It's bizarre, freaking crazy. But if you're not ready to play, don't press the play button. Is that out of this world? Is that like beyond the scope of most human thought? If you're not ready, don't click ready. That's like the most one-to-one direct relationship you can get. Oops. I'm just gonna say oops. I'm not saying hello to you. I'm gonna be rude the whole time because you made me wait like 2 minutes for nothing. I'm just gonna keep oopsing them. That's all I got. You say hello, I say oops. Okay. Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Okay, we're just gonna... Do we bounce? Yeah, we bounce this guy. Sure, whatever. We'll take the 2. Pass turn here. I don't know. It's so hard to win. This guy's got Shocklands, little knights, super fast deck. Like, what am I supposed to do against this? It's so hard to beat these decks. Oh, he's playing knights. He's actually even got Inspiring Veteran, which is cool. Alright, props to this guy. This is not a top 8 deck. Amazing. Oops. I might actually have a chance. Hey, look, an Inspiring Veteran. We'll just counter that thing. Thanks. Give me a card. Cool. Just gonna keep oopsing him. No particular reason why. Let's go ahead and get the gnome out there. And let's go to turn. Yep, there you go. Gnome can chump block. The gnome can just draw me a card. He can be a target for essence capture. All good things. That's a winner more commander. I'm not actually that worried about that. It's like kind of crappy. Thing's garbage. That one's not garbage though. Both his knights have death touch. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna block here though. I think we just opt, maybe. Yeah, we don't want the island. Not too concerned about an island. Another servant's nice, but I want to save mana for this Bone to Ash because he's just playing all creatures. So, oh, that draws me cards. That's actually quite nice for me. Sure. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the Stormfist Crusader. I'll take it. And a shining armor. Interesting. He's going to put it on his Wintermoor Commander. That's pretty good. Yep. It's going to give that little dude indestructible. That's actually pretty good. Guess we're just going to take the damage. Maybe I should have countered the Storm Fist after all, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll swing with the Brazen. Do I save the bone? I'm going to pass. I got enough cards. Another creature on the board isn't going to do me that much good, but a Stone Coil Serpent is going to do me a lot of good. So, good thing we waited. Go ahead and counter that. Bone to Ash is really good in this mode. I'm just going to keep oopsing them. Just another oops. More oopsies. You're going to give indestructible this time. Oh, that guy? Yeah, I guess you have to actually, don't you? Oh, I'm not blocking then. I'll take the 5. Doing give someone lifelink? Okay. Let's see, what do we do here? I feel like we play... I guess we just play everything. And we'll see what he does. Oh, we got an Into the Story, nice. Well, I'm not really at enough life to survive, so that kind of sucks. Let's see what he does. Circlet of Loyalty, that's a pretty big deal, actually. Alright. Who's he gonna give indestructible today? The Foulmire. Okay. So we'll go to blockers. We will block here with this, here with this. Does that work? Think so. No, I'm gonna take 3. Oh, and I got that. I can't do this. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this differently. We'll block here and here. And we'll still take too much. Alright, well, I think we're dead no matter what. Oh, I didn't mean to double block him. Well, that's garbage. Alright. I did not mean to double block the Blacklance Paragon. Anyway, okay, so that was a loss. This deck is going to be really hard to win with. I don't even know if it's possible, to be honest. But, like, Emry's obviously such a good card. How do you make her work? How do you make her actually do something useful? I don't understand. It's like I've tried her in so many different ways, and there's just nothing. Maybe that's why there are no Emry decks, but she's just so good. She's a 1-drop. It's insane. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. Makes Emry cheaper so we can turn to her. Thing is, people always just remove her, so that's kind of the problem. She's really easy to kill. But since we're playing against white, we might have a little bit of a segue here. Does he have some instant, really? Oh, it's probably a buff creature or something. Alright, man. Let's get the Emry train going. No artifacts, dang. So we're going to have to find a way to get an artifact in the yard since Emry's not doing the job here. But at least we got a 1, 2. Okay, I see what we're dealing with here. A mutate deck. What am I going to do about mutate? Dang it. Dang it, I'm really tired of these mutate decks. They're getting really old. Okay, Ginger Brew. I guess I'll allow him. Kind of have to. He's not that threatening. Really? He's gonna get to draw a card anyway. Whatever, I'll just counter it. Season of Growth is such a pain. So, okay, we're playing Ginger Brute, Healer Hawk. Tron. Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. We'll send this guy. See if we block him. Please do. Or don't. Really just do something so we can continue with our lives. That's all I really care about. There we go. I just have no way. Okay, I guess I'm continually seeing problems with these cheap enchantments that give value. I have no way to handle them. I have no way to do anything about it. I can bounce and counter them, which is really ineffective. It would take me like 14 years and 8,000 mana, so there's no point in doing all that for a cheap enchantment. Alright, let's see what we get here. And he's just going to keep drawing cards off that Season of Growth for days. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. Play a little trick here eventually. Okay. Okay. Okay, can we just stop me at the end of the turn, do your thing, go, move on. Please. Just do it. Whatever you're doing, just do it. It's fine, man. No one cares. I don't even know why this is stopping me. Oh, because I'm holding the Brazen Barrier. Can we get a button that just says F you, pass the turn. 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 Jeez. Why is this so... Ah, my god, it takes so freaking long to... I'm not even thinking straight. I'm getting so annoyed that people take so long during their turns. Like, what do you do? What is everyone doing during their turns? Honestly, I can't even figure it out. Like, the only way I can take as long as other people is if I sit here and talk to you guys and literally do nothing. That's the only way I can possibly get my turns, as long as everybody else. It's driving me nuts. I don't know if I can play this much longer. Look, man, I'm just gonna bounce it to your hand. I know you got a million other cards and a million other things to do, but whatever, I'm just gonna do it anyway. And now I'm going to concede, because I don't want to play against your top 8 deck with my jank ass Emry deck. Alright? Just, I know, I get it. You got a deck list, you put all the strong cards in, the deck's really good, you're real proud of yourself, pat yourself on the back, all that. You're playing against 100% jank, alright? You're in low platinum. This is how you rise. You just gotta copy deck lists. That's the only way of rising. I don't know. Like, I can't be mad. I am playing in ranked. Of course, I'm gonna go up against pretty much pure deck list. But it's just like, how do you? I can't complain. I'm just grumpy. I'm just surly. I just don't even care anymore. I'm just very annoyed because this deck won't work. Because there's no they printed Emry with no use for Emry. What should I do with her? Should I try her with Euro? Should I try her with escape stuff? I don't know. I really can't figure it out. Like, what is she supposed to do? How is she supposed to work? She's obviously broken. This card is obviously broken. Just read it. It's 1 mana for a 1/2 that lets you cast any artifact in your graveyard. Are there just not enough good artifacts? Is that what's going on here? We're playing against a flash deck, guarantee you. Another top 8 deck. Alright, let's see what you got. Bring it on with your flash deck. It's not, never mind, it's not a flash deck. I don't know what the heck he's playing. Something weird. I got nothing though. It's pretty much what happens every time you play Emry. She gets killed. It's to be expected at this point. Maybe I should just never play her and hold her until I have like a million counter spells. F you, pass the turn. F you, pass the turn. F you, wizard programmers. I don't know. There's got to be something that works here. Can you just? Am I allowed to ever pass a turn for real? All right, do your thing. Whatever. I'm gonna let you every turn. I'm not gonna play Emry until it's like super late game, and I have a stranglehold on the game, which isn't happening because I have 5 cards in hand, and he has 7 cards in hand, plus all this stuff on the board. So he's got a massive, massive advantage over me, and I can't even counter that because Voracious Great Shark is voracious garbage. All right. So what? I'm just gonna sack nothing, and you're gonna get it right away. I guess whatever. Doesn't actually do a whole lot. I have to discard a card too? Screw off. Whatever. I'll discard my huge card advantage one because I don't even care anymore. Is it even worth playing anything? Like, what am I gonna do? Play Emry, get it killed by another Oath of Kea? It's a legendary enchantment. I guess, I don't know what he's, I'm sure he's holding something. He's got 7 cards in his hand. How does he even have so many cards in his hand? What do you do to get so much freaking card advantage? Omen of the Sea, I guess? No, that only drew him 1 card. And it just replaces itself, so... And he drew 1 off of Doom Foretold, which replaces itself. That's a creature. Can I counter it? I don't even understand if Voracious Great Shark can counter that. I have no freaking clue. Can it? Does it? Is it a creature? I don't know. I'll use my other counter then. Alright. For all I know, I'd throw the Great Shark on the ground, onto the board, and then be like, oh, no, by the way, you can't do that. Alright. Can we get another land? Do lands exist? I'm just going to pass turn here at this point. I'll give you an Emry target. Go ahead. Do what you can. Dig through your library if you need to. I know how this is. You see Emry, you want to kill her. It's happened in every single game I've played. People see Emry, they want to kill her. Yeah, I guess I need to only think about, I don't know, what do I need, like 4 Emrys and 56 other cards to protect her? Is that, I think that's probably what I need. That's kind of what I'm getting, that kind of gist here. So I gotta even pick lands that can maybe protect her somehow. Is that possible? Oh, I got the Scophos thing. Yeah, I guess it's possible. So I don't see any other option, and I can't even do anything about this because this great garbage, voracious great garbage, does absolutely nothing. All right, but at least we got Brazen Borrower, which isn't quite as bad. Usually I can, you know, screw this thing. I'm just gonna put it on the ground because it's not doing anything else. It's freaking great garbage. At least it can do some damage and actually be a useful card. Can I give this like 2 stars? I thought this was going to be good, but since it's only artifacting creatures, it really limits its ability to be useful. I just find it's always sitting in my hand, and my opponent casts some big bomb like Kaya's Wrath, and I'm like, oh, my only counters is Voracious Garb. Nope. So I don't know. It's actually good, but just it's so situational. And this guy probably has 0 creatures. Do you even have any creatures? No, you have no creatures. So yeah, it's pretty useless against him. And also Bone to Ash. What are we gonna do about that? Nothing. All right. Guess I'll play my Brazen Borrower and my Nomi. Hopefully get another. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. Let's bounce that again. Just bring it home. I don't have mana for a counter, but well, at least he's got to play that Typhoon thing like just over and over all game. I think I got him down to 1 HP maybe. Shatter the Sky. Okay, at least I get to draw a card off that. Oh, Teferi, Gay Raveler. Look, you can go back in the closet and into the graveyard and just shove a nice broomstick right up your arse, Teferi. Can you just not ever get printed again? Can we get like a coalition for someone to pay millions of dollars to buy all those cards and burn them? Please. Why? Let me read this. Each opponent should probably quit playing Magic if Wizards prints this. Oh, neat card. That's pretty cool. That's a, you know, never really expected to see anything that cool. That's pretty neat. Oh, hey, your Shark Typhoon. This time you didn't say please. You got something for it? You got 3 mana there. You could counter it. What are you running? Only Mystical Disputes and you see that I have mana? Oh, your little cheap mana leak isn't going to do it this time. Too bad. What's you going to do? Scry? Yeah, he's going to scry. Alright. Well, I did not expect to win this at all against Method Man. But I guess my complaining has paid off. And RNG has gone somewhat in my favor. I don't think I'll ever get an Emry, but at least I'm pressuring him. Like, I don't think I'm going to win, to be honest. There's an Emry. Can I protect the Emry? I don't know. Probably not. Whatever. Let's try again. We're just going to keep doing this, basically. And he's just going to keep killing him. Bring on the Kaya's Wrath. Why don't you just cast some big creature that I can counter and draw a card off? That would be a lot better for me. That's a Shark Typhoon. And he's got 4 mana, so he could potentially get something pretty amazing. That's a Shatter of the Sky. Which kills your own creature. Okay. And now I can only counter creatures. And he has none. He just doesn't even play them. There's no creatures in the deck. 0 creature deck. Wow, and he's gonna pay the life for that. Okay. Odd choice. You must have some big stuff in your hand. I can't counter it unless it's a big X creature. What do you got, like a big Stone Coil Serpent or something, please? No? You're running Shark Typhoon. Of course you don't. He's looking at the cards in his graveyard. He's thinking about doing something. Maybe he's got a Dance of the Manse. Probably is. It's probably a Dance of the Manse. Yep. Do they get haste? Well, he definitely gets a million triggers. No, I'm not giving you the satisfaction because you're playing Teferi. Jesus, this is freaking miserable. Trying new decks is absolute misery. That's actually probably the point of this video, really. It's not to like show off that I can make cool decks. It's just like trying a new deck is such freaking misery. Essence Captures were completely useless. Bone to Ash were completely useless. Voracious Great Shark was completely useless. There's some decks where some cards are just 100% useless, and I'd rather have something that can be useful. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Let's do some more no escapes, because at least it can counter Planeswalkers. So we'll just craft him. Yeah, do it. And it scries, so that's kind of nice. Didn't say please is good with End of the Story. Let's run another End of the Story. Let's run a couple more of these. And let's see, we took out all our creature counters. And we're putting in, well, these creature counters. More card draw. More big boys. No, we don't need more of these. I'm always getting too many. It's painful. More mirror shields. Yes. Let's just run a bunch of mirror shields. Screw it. Emry's got to survive. I'm tired of this crap. 4 mirror shields. Nah, maybe 3 in a Vantress. 2 and 3. Yeah, let's do it like that. 3 Vantress. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if this has any better luck. I guess I could do this. 1, 2, and put in a couple of these. And then 1, 2, and put in a couple of these. And there we go. So maybe this will be a little better. But still, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm pretty sure I have like a, I don't know, 2-3% chance of beating any of these decks at my tier. So we'll see what happens. I got rid of some of the absolute situational garb to hopefully have what the, I just only have 2 of these in the deck. How do you give me the only 2 in the deck in my opening hand as soon as I put them in there? Do you know how to shuffle? Do you know what this is? How, jeez, come on, it's terrible. Opponent goes first. Okay, well, can my opponent like do something? They're taking forever. Alright. And we see a green. So we are going to naturally assume it's a mutate deck. Because that's everything these days. I guess we have, yep, there it is. It's a mutate deck. Well. Take a dump on my chest and call me Jimmy. That's an Essence symbiote. Mutate is great. No escape. There's the Great Horn. It's gonna get buffed. Oh, block that thing. He swings at me. I'm definitely blocking it. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, he's not swinging. Amazing. Okay. So he's just going to get a bunch of lands. Not ideal for me. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to hold a turn. We're going to hold this no escape. Hope he plays something like super good. This can't be countered with protection from blue. Can I get any more screwed, please? I literally can't get any more countered by his deck. He has sideboard cards for blue in his main deck. What the heck am I supposed to do against that? Oh my god. This deck isn't even competitive of his. It's just not good for me. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, get rid of your... Oh, yeah, I got a mirror shield. Okay. So what do we do here? Like, honestly, what do we do? I guess we bounce this guy. Because why not? There you go. Put those back in your hand. Let me have another turn. Play another Mystic Sanctuary. Because what else am I going to do? And we'll pass turn. Alright. So this is bad. He's going to kill me in 5 turns guaranteed with that Shifting Ceratops, and there's nothing I can do about it except hopefully draw a Stone Coil Serpent. I don't like that thing. I would prefer not to have to deal with your little freaking symbiote. So I'm just going to didn't say please it. Let's get some cards into your yard so that I can play my end of the story for cheap. It's got anti-threshold. Costs less if your opponent has threshold. Of course, I don't use the word threshold anymore because it's too confusing, even though how confusing is 7 cards in a graveyard? I've you know, like 4-year-olds can count to 7. Come on, Wizards of the Coast. There's other things you can work on other than being scared of threshold. Like, I don't know, maybe stop printing cards that say your opponents can't play the game, or just, you know, stuff like that. It's just food for thought, you know. Makes sense to every other human, every other person in the world. If we want people to play our game, let's make it fun by not allowing them to play. Great idea. Perfect. Write that down. Write it down. That's what we do. Alright, let's see how we're looking here. We're looking pretty bad. I'm just going to play this Emry. He's going to look at it, be concerned. Don't worry, you're still killing me in 3 more turns. Yes, there's still absolutely nothing I can do about that Shifting Ceratops. Confirmed. So if you want to go ahead and take your turn, that'd be just great. Thanks. Yeah, that's an island. He just hovered over an island. He's wondering about my island. It's a freaking island. It's really nothing to look at. First printed in alpha. I don't know what year that was. 1990 or something. I guess we'll just... No, you can't have any more lands. You can't have anything. You're not allowed to have anything. You're just, you know, you got your Shifting Ceratops. It's going to kill me. You're not allowed to have anything else. I'll take the next counter. Heck yeah. I'll take counters. I don't know, what else am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to counter your every spell until my dying breath. And that's what I'm going to do. And you're going to play a Voracious Hydra and eat my Emry. No! I'll never ever get to use her. It just can't. It just doesn't happen, does it? Yeah, I know. I take 5. Yep. 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 Do you have threshold yet? Okay, finally. Right when it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. But I can swing. I guess I will swing because there's nothing really else to do. Guys, we're so screwed. I'm just going to play this now because I want to get my land drop. Land, please. Okay. Thank you. Land, please. Alright, so we're dead in 2 turns. Not this turn, but the next turn. Is there anything we could do to possibly stop that shifting Ceratops? Look, no, you can have that, but it's not going to get very far. Because I'm going to bounce it back to your hand. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to survive. That's for sure. There's no friggin' way I'm surviving. Oh, I do have another gargoyle though. So I can almost survive. I just need a way to deal with... I just need a way to deal with his sideboard that is in his main deck for some reason. That's the big problem I had there, is I couldn't deal with his sideboard, even though we're just a singleton match. There's definitely no win in the game when someone pre-sideboards for you. There are, what, 4 cards in his deck that specifically say, shut down mono blue. And I just happen to be playing mono blue. Like, who runs a shutdown mono blue card and just one-off formats? I do. I've ran that card before too. Alright, I didn't even look at my hand. I just clicked next because I was rambling and I don't care. It looks like we're playing another top tier deck. Let's see if we can get stomped by this. I'm sure we can. This is actually kind of good in a way, and I'm like tanking my rating. I'm not trying to, but it's what's happening because well, obviously I'm not going to win with my deck. It's just not possible, really. Not easily. I have to basically get really lucky, or my opponent has to be really bad. So, or they must have never read a card that's been out for like a year. So I think I have a chance against this guy. He seems like he's absolutely a noob. Super, super, super bad. Like the worst. He just flashed in a solid footing on a Healer's Hawk when I have a 5/4 blocker. I'm sure he's got a Karametra's Blessing or something, because this deck runs like 80 million of those. But, you know, that works too. Okay, you keep buffing that Hawk. I'll keep playing Islands. Sound good? Alright, sounds good. Let's do it. You buff Hawk. I play Island. Right when he has no mana. Okay. Well, you walked into that one. I don't even feel bad. Get wrecked. There's the Hawk again. Well, I guess we can probably beat this guy. He's actually pretty terrible. It's not that he's terrible. It's just that his deck's terrible. He has like these weird things and no way to protect him. Well, I guess he does have the protection, but he tapped out, so that's not very good. Yes, activate the ability. There we go. There we go. I play another land. And pass the turn. How many cards you got in your yard? 4? You need more. We're gonna have to get some more in there. Okay, Luris. Yeah, that's pretty good. You'll be able to play something. Do we let you have it? Yeah, we'll let you have it. You can get a Luris. That's fine. He's not going to swing. Goes to my turn. During each of your turns. Okay, so he can't do Luris anytime other than his turn. So we'll go ahead and bounce him. See how that goes. Try that on for size. You gonna do something? You know, it's gonna God's willing it. No, I think we're gonna have to just bounce it again. It's getting bounced, man. There ain't no not getting. I guess what am I supposed to do? Take another opt? I guess. Like, what are you doing to me, deck? You're just weird at this point. Hey, look. We might be able to actually use Emry for one of the first times known to man. He's got quite a few cards in his yard. He can play one of them, but he's still got 6. So we're getting really close to 7. If we can get him to 7, then we can cast this into the story, and also we just need land. It's just one more land. There's a lot in this deck. I got 27, I think, so I should be drawing him definitely. He's not doing anything. I'm going to activate this. He probably has some kind of instant to protect Lurrus. That would be my assumption here. I am going to cast this Mirror Shield ASAP and slap it right onto Emry because I want Emry to survive for once. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, man. Okay. Put that in there. There we go. Yes, hexproof. Juicy. Okay. And we could attack. I don't know if it's really worth it to attack. I guess it's kind of worth it to attack. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. He's got 7 cards in his yard. I don't need to tap this thing to put more cards in the yard. And I can't block with it anyway, so we'll do a little damage. It's kind of taps me out. It's a bad trade. Shouldn't be doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. No other artifacts in here. Okay, well, hopefully we draw some. Happy to have the Mirror Shield onto Emry. Okay, he does the Sentinel's Mark. Gets lifelink until the end of turn. Pretty odd choice for a cast, if you ask me. I probably would have chose the All That Glitters. Or maybe the Glaring Egg. No, probably All That Glitters. Maybe he's going to do that next turn. But how does he know he's going to get the next turn? I guess he has Alcide, Protector of the Terrorists. So that is fine. But it does give protection from a color. And you know what's not a color? Meteor Golem. Meteor Golem has no color. He supports all the races. Doesn't leave anyone out. Makes our opponent sit there and do nothing for 15 days. Hexproof and indestructible until the end of the turn. How many freaking cards you got? Oh, that doesn't give it. He has to do it during his turn, doesn't it? If it's an enchantment creature. It's not an enchantment creature. Yeah, man. I'm sorry about your luck. Turns out that I thought I was bad, but you're worse. Okay. Well, this guy's, I don't know what kind of, he's got some weird enchantments. Like, I don't think most people play Sentinel's Mark and whatever else he's playing, this Glaring Aegis, but other than that, he's playing a pretty straightforward deck that just, you know, goes for the beatdown, uses Lurrus to recast things. I don't know if he's got a top tier build, but he's up there. It's not a random jank deck like mine, that's for sure. Do I have any other artifacts in here? No, I don't. Okay, we're gonna pass turn here. And we're going to see what we can do. You can get that Healer's Hawk through a few more times, potentially, with Alcide. So that's sort of a problem. I need a way to, like, sack. So I can sack Meteor Golem, recast it. But that just ain't happening. He doesn't think I can block. So I can use that to my advantage. So this gets me 4 cards in hand, which allows Vantress Gargoyle to now block. So that's kind of cool. So we'll go here, block here, do the damage. He's going to use Alcide, realize his mistake. Or Caravancher's Blessing. Dang it. Can we get an artifact in the yard, please? Yeah, I got one. Alright, well, for my turn, we'll go ahead and play the Brazen Borrower. And what I really need here is a big hexproof boy. So I'm going to play Emry. Yeah, I could really use the snake. We're going to keep this one, of course, but we do get a trigger. So that's really the point of that. Alright, so we can get our Vantress Gargoyle. Not much point there. I'm going to go ahead and just get a Clockwork, though. Draw a card here. Yep. I really need a way to deal with that Healer's Hawk, and I don't have many. I'm at the mercy of his top deck. Okay, I do have a Brazen Borrower. That helps, but does it help enough? Not really. Okay, let's do this Mirror Shield over to the Brazen Borrower. I feel like it's kind of necessary at this point. Because then we can at least block and kill the Healer Hawk. Healer Hawk. Yeah, we'll attack with the Golem. We should be sending the Golem every time just to try to kill it, if nothing else. And obviously he's going to take it. He's got plenty of health. I'm happy to have somebody kind of sweating though, but every game has been the same. I've been fighting to stay alive while trying to recover control, and I can never regain control. So, it's sort of a problem. He's going to give it protection. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Guess we play another Brazen Borrower here. And we're probably just going to do a send. Almost a full send. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. What else do we got in the yard? We got another Clockwork. We got Vantress. Kind of feeling like the Clockwork's better here, just to draw a card. The Vantress is not going to stop the Healer's Hawk, really. Because it can just give it protection from blue. I need to save this Didn't Say Please to counter any other thing he tries to put on that Healer's Hawk. But if he taps out a protection, and then I can Brazen Borrow that sucker, and that would be amazing. Okay, so of course we're going to Emry this Servant and play him. So we're just basically flooding the board at this point. And I drew a Gargoyle. I guess I'll play him. I don't think this guy's got any board wipes. I've got enough mana for Didn't Say Please and a Petty Theft. So we're in a pretty good situation. We're in a pretty good setup to kill him next turn if he doesn't kill us. I think we got enough. Let's see. Sentinel's Eyes. He's just going to cast it again. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Protection from the color of your choice. Scry 1. Yeah, we're going to counter that. Nope. We're going to say nope. Give it the old nopity nope. Nope. Didn't say please. You gotta say please, man. Why didn't you say please? You should always say, I just got rid of 3 lands. Oh, he's gotta love that. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I've got such a board advantage. Unless he can figure out a way to kill me quickly, it might be all over for him. He's struggling. He's looking through all the cards in his yard for something. Not sure what. Nope. We're just gonna Petty Theft that in response, and boom, that fizzles. Now you're just 100% screwed. We did it. We did it. We actually won a game with this janky deck, and we didn't even drop to gold. Somehow we're still in platinum. We lost like what, 3-4 in a row. I don't know. How the heck do you make this deck work? How do you make Emry actually good? I don't see it. I kind of got a hole on that guy, but he was not playing a good deck. If anyone's playing a half decent deck, I cannot beat them with this. So how on earth do you build a deck around Emry that actually works? Stonecoil Serpent's obviously really good, but it seems like every time I put more than one, I draw them all, and it annoys me because it's like, what am I going to do with 4 Stonecoil Serpents? I have to pretty much tap out to play them, and it just takes up my whole turn. And if you know, it gets stolen with something like Claim the Firstborn, then I'm 100% screwed. I don't know. Stonecoil Serpent's good, but I don't want to put. I can't just say, "Oh, Emry's good if you put 4 of these in." I don't think that's exactly true. It's definitely good with Emry, but it's not like the end all be all. It doesn't make this deck that great. I don't know. I don't know. This has been a pretty much a mono blue Emry experiment. Let me know what you think below. Should I keep experimenting with this deck, or should I just abandon it, like run from it like the plague? Is it that bad? All right. Well, peace out, you guys. Stay safe out there, and be cool.